Hi everyone, welcome to LoveRose Talks. Today we're delighted to welcome Jemima Reynolds of the charity Trekstock. Hi Jemima.
Hi Carolyn, hi Sarah, lovely to meet you.
And you. Well, Jemima, if you could just tell us a little bit about Trekstock and the work you do there.
Well, thank you so much for inviting us. So Trekstock is a charity that supports 20 and 30-year-olds with and beyond cancer. We support them to get moving when cancer stops them in their tracks. We support those who are in treatment, just diagnosed, post-treatment, and also people living with late effects from childhood cancer as well.
And so when you say to get them moving, what exactly, do you have on offer at the centre?
So we connect young adults together to get active. So we operate under 3 pillars, which is Unite, Inform and Thrive. So Unite is connecting young adults to others who get it. Inform is giving them information about topics that matter to them, which is relevant and age appropriate. In lifestyle areas such as nutrition, menopause, living with incurable yet treatable cancer, mental health. And we also, under Thrive, we offer physical activity programs run by cancer exercise specialists.
Yeah, and what would you say are the benefits? I mean, I found personally to exercise was really great for my mental health.
But there might be people that are nervous or that, going through treatment.
Yeah, they might think that either they can't or actually physically feel quite unwell to even consider that. But how do you actually, encourage it?
So we all know that physical activity is really important for all of us. It's even more important for people with cancer. So the guidelines for the government is 150 minutes per week of exercise, which is quite a tall ask for anyone. But with people with cancer, we recognise that there are many things that stop anyone. And then people with cancer, in terms of the cancer-related fatigue, mental health difficulties, symptoms that are, from nausea to changes in your body. But what we found is that by getting someone physically active, it has an improvement both in their overall quality of life. And also it's the one thing that can combat cancer-related fatigue. A lot of people think that physical activity when you're fatigued is something that you shouldn't be doing. But actually, if you get that sweet spot of exercising to a point, it can improve it, and it can also improve your mental well-being as well, in terms of anxiety and depression and low mood. But also it's really important to bring people together, because it's really worrying. A lot of people don't know how to start exercising when they've got cancer, even though it's good for them, how, when, what. And so we have level 4 cancer rehab trainers to talk them through that. And symptom control. A lot of people don't know that getting active can help not just the fatigue that comes but with treatment, but also the symptom control. So nausea can be helped by it. And also young adults in their 20s and 30s really struggle with body image. They don't recognise themselves when they look in the mirror. And through helping them to believe more in their body again and to have a trust about their body again is so important for this age group.
Obviously, getting active and meeting people is amazing, but at the moment that's quite a difficult thing with the online world and living like this. How are you kind of getting out to people and to communities?
So we do everything online. So every single program is online. So we have small group sessions for renew with people in different, so the same activity level. So if they post-treatment and then they're in a small group, that runs for 8 weeks, and that's all online. And we've seen over 80 people since June finish our program, and we've got another 20 at the moment.
And as a young person, do you assess what groups they would go in and what activities they'd be part of?
Our level 4 cancer rehab trainers, they triage. So due to the fact that we need to make sure they're safe to do exercise online. They triage them into small, up to 6 people in each group, and that's based on the activity they're doing at the moment, the activity that they were doing pre-cancer, and also what types of cancers. And, you know, we offer spaces, so I call them safe spaces, for different communities within Trekstock to meet. So as much as, you know, all people who've had cancer aren't the same and they have different needs. So we have a group for post-treatment. We also have a group for people who've just been diagnosed, those people in treatment, and then those living with incurable yet treatable. So all these different spaces, recognizing where different people are at.
So when in normal times, you know, do you actually have a physical center where people come and meet?
So we run, before pre-COVID, we ran events up and down the country called Meet and Moves, which combines our Unite, Inform and Thrive. And that is connecting young adults together for a one-day health and well-being event. But in terms of different topics that we've addressed that would be of interest to the community for LoveRose is menopause, and me and you were talking about it before we came on, and we're doing a event in April called What I Wish I'd Known Menopause. We did a fantastic event which is on our YouTube channel, where we could meet in person, and we had 80 plus young women who came to an event in London. That was an amazing event because it's Trekstock's all about empowering young people to be able to equip them with the tools to be able to live better with cancer, with and beyond. Because a lot of people think that cancer treatment, you know, the effects of cancer stop when treatment ends, and you know, family and friends are on top of the world when you finish treatment, and
then you have to deal with life and getting back.
Exactly, you deal with life, and life is completely, it's like it's shattered, it's stopped, it doesn't look like what it used to, you don't look like what you used to, and it's this sense of we are giving them tools to try and help them find that path through. We know one size does not fit all, but we you know, they can pick and choose. It's a bit like, you know, you go to the sweet shop and you can take what you'd like and what you need, and maybe you need that during treatment, and then you might need that after treatment. So we equip them. And then the other important area that we address is nutrition, which me and Caroline were talking about before, you know, that importance of well-being and supporting someone to make the healthy lifestyle choices that they want.
So Jemima, for anyone who's watching who is has not gone through cancer but is at the kind of wanting to check themselves, would you have any tips or any tricks?
I think what I would say is that they know your body, and with people diagnosed in their 20s and 30s, they have gone to their GP over 5 times before they get referred. And if you're worried about your body, if you're worried about change that you've noticed, don't sit on it. And you are not, not bothering your GP. You never know, and it's so important to go and get checked out. And also, if your GP uses the line, "You're too young for breast cancer," "You're too young for bowel cancer," you push, and you push, and you push, and more you need to quote that they need to be following the guidelines of the fact that if there's a red flag, regardless of age, they should be referring.
Don't stick your head in the sand. If you feel anything that's different or whatever, you know, make sure that you get your point across no matter what your age is.
And know your body. Know your body.
Yeah, that sort of leads me on to asking about knowing your body, obviously, and after cancer diagnosis is a massive thing because your body's changed and it's maybe not the person you once were. Is there ways that Trekstock help with that?
Yes, we have, and we plan to again. So we ran style nights, which were a chance to bring young adults together, all about, you know, you may not recognize your body anymore, you may not enjoy clothes in the way that you used to, but we want to give you back that confidence in your body, that we give you a stylist who comes and helps you find that new way. I mean, you know, once you've had, say, a mastectomy, and you are struggling to recognize yourself, and you're wearing your beautiful LoveRose, and you're feeling fabulous, and you really want to get back out there, and it's about finding what suits you now, and that's really hard. I mean, I find it hard anyway. I haven't had cancer, and I think that, you know, you want to be a young adult first and foremost. And one of the things we always say is that young adults, just because they've had cancer, still want to have fun, still want to get active, still want to meet people.
All of these things are so important. I think, like you say, like you've been saying, that they build this kind of toolkit for someone to be able to use, to go, this is going to help me. And that's what we try and do. We try and offer choice of some beautiful, sexy, luxurious lingerie to say, you can have this. If you don't need it in your toolkit, that's fine.
That's fine.
But it's here if you need it. And I think all of these things are so important. And we'll put, you know, your resources, everything will be on our website.
If anyone would like to support Trekstock in terms of,
that was my next question to you, actually.
Obviously COVID's been a really, really hard time for our community, and we're really passionate about ensuring that we support every single one of our community. And we're doing a 34-day challenge, which is getting moving for 34 days to support the work that Trekstock does. And we would love any companies or anyone to get involved to help us do that. And if anyone would like to find out more, we've got a YouTube channel, we've got our website, and we have videos on there so you can get a feel for what Trekstock's about. If you want to do our exercise program, that you just head to our website and fill out the forms. If you have any questions, please get in touch at health@trekstock.com.
That's brilliant, Jemima, because it's just really good to know that even though, you know, this madness is going on with the whole COVID, that people have a way to get in touch, and, you know, you are all working, and so you will get a response.